What's going on, YouTube? Another day back on the single cab dually conversion truck. Today we're going to be working on getting the dually bed, which is a little bit worse than I initially thought, but so this bed will be going on there. It's filled with a lot of gross junk. There's like a 4L80E sitting in there, full exhaust and some other garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. Off camera, I've already removed all the bolts for this. So there's 4 bolts per side, and then so there's 8 for the bed. You have the wiring plug that comes in somewhere right in this area underneath. And then you never want to forget is your filler neck, and then there's 3 on here. This one broke, so it shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, there's 3. And then it should be up and away. So I'm gonna get all this grossness cleaned out of the bed. Then I'll show you how I pull these. Probably not right, but yeah, it works for me. Okay, so this is pretty much how I do it. I just take 2 10,000-pound straps, run an X on the pockets, hook it up to my engine crane, put it at the half-ton setting, and pretty much just start lifting it. On nicer trucks where, you know, there's not big, you know, rust, I'll actually take the bumper off and just try to keep it from smashing in it or scratching the, like a nice bumper. But yeah, we pretty much just keep lifting this up, and yeah, we'll just see. I might have to take the wheels off this one because this one does sit a little bit higher than I'm used to taking off, but we'll see. So I'm gonna put you guys down, I'm gonna jack this up, and then when it's in the air, I'll start recording again. All right, there it is in the air. Couple things to note: make sure you unplug your wiring harness, because that is something that you can easily overlook with pulling these beds. This harness was junk under there. I mean, it was 2 ways to the highway rigged. So I just clipped what was ever left under there, because I am just going to order a new one. I'm already having taillight issues with another truck, so I'd rather have a nice fresh harness. So we're pretty much at the point where we should be able to pull it off. I mean, it looks intimidating and kind of scary. It probably is. I wouldn't go underneath it, but try. There we go. Now I'm moving this full truck bed, and just like that, you can see how rusty this frame is. But hey, look, there's the dually bed. So now I'm hoping, and my dog's crying. Why are you crying? You crying? This is Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank's a dramatic puppy. So now hopefully this guy's gonna start, and we can back it right into this where I'm standing, so we can just move the bed right on over. So let's go grab the keys and we'll bring you along for that. All right, guys, we'll see if this is gonna start. That would be a no. Okay, let's pop the hood, and we'll go get a jump box out of, I don't know which one's got the jump box in it. Actually, it should be this one. This one should have the jump box in it. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there it is. All right. Grab that. Now this is one of those Viking jump starts from Harbor Freight. Honestly, works really good. So come over here, we hit the power button, lit up, hook our connections up. And then we'll hit the engine. And it should be on green. All right. So now we should be able to come back over here. It's boosted enough to start it. Hopefully. Yep. Yeah, jump pack works pretty good. I still got to fix the idle. It's a little too low for what it should be at, but it's fine. All right, it's running. I'm gonna put the camera down just so I can focus on moving around the trucks and stuff. And when we start putting it back on, I'll bring you guys with that. All right, so I just threw on a little time lapse for you guys because there was gonna be no way I was gonna be able to hold the camera and guide this bed on. So as you can see, this is the way I always do it. It's probably wrong. There might be safer ways. Who knows? This is how I do it. It works, as you can see it. Now, I wouldn't be going standing underneath it, but hey, it gets the job done pretty efficiently. You know, I wasn't hurting my back doing it. But yeah, look at that. She looks like a single cab dually if I've seen one. Pretty stoked on it. There is definitely a lot more work this truck needs. Really, I need to go over and do a full bolt check. There is just a list of little odds and ends that need to be done to the truck, but you know, I wanted to get a video out. It's been a while, so that's how you do a bed swap. I mean, you could do it with a dually bed, a short box, a long box, a step side. It's all the same process for these OBSs. There's 6 to 8 bolts underneath. There's the filler neck, the head taillight harness. Now it is easier on the longer beds to pull the bumpers, but on that rusty piece of junk, I was not about to sit there and torch every bolt. So I just made do with what I did. Now, if you think you're gonna break bolts, you just go get a propane torch. They're not super expensive, and torch them. I torched each one of the bolts on here for about 5 minutes, except for the ones that go like right where the beginning of the dually fender is. That one's a little bit harder, so I actually kind of wedged the tank in there, little propane tank, and I let it go for probably like 15 minutes just because I did not want to fight with it. You can't really get an impact in there, so you have to kind of, you know, muscle it, use some brute force. So I did that. Now it'll just be you know, spray painting it to match the truck, because we are just going to go with the gray for this year. We're going to kill it on the gray, and then next year when we decide to do the body work or get the body work done, that's when we'll swap over to the blue. But that's all I got for you guys. So any comments, questions, concerns, leave them down in the comments. Like, subscribe. We're gonna try to put out videos more. So have a good day.